Bulletproofed Power Stroke Turbo Diesel Excursion arrived. That's not rusty and sounds like an actual rocket ship taking off. Closer to finishing this K30, factory K30, with all the creature comfort items the customer asked for. California 86 K10 or Sierra Classic K1500. Went ahead and decided we're going to redo the interior, so got everything put together for that, and that'll start going into motion. But a very solid truck. Alvin gave it a little quick wash and wipe down. We've got a couple little dings and dents and other things to attend to, but it is getting the interior gone through. This is going to be nice. Gray interior, red truck, gray interior. Utility trucks arrived, enclosed and open. The pin scour is going to also take a trip, hopefully at least down the road, and then back to the shop. And dune buggy. We're going to move the dune buggy over into the showroom. To move the Corvette today. Whether it will start or not, still up in the air, but we're also going to clean this area up a little bit. It's about time. Alvin needs some space. These afternoon showers have him all jammed up. So we're going to get this one fired up and moved across the road. Tahoe's out. The inspection is awful dead. The last time it came out was just to get a fresh inspection and then parked away. But we're going to get this thing and start driving it some. We may even wrap it and make it one of our alternative shuttles. The truck's about to overcome and undergo a major surgery. Details coming. All right, we're actually in crisis mode with less than 60 days left for the open house, and we have got some major cleanup to do. Major. Guys, it is it's just overwhelming what happens in a day's time around here. And this, as we always say, is only one of multiple buildings that just have overflow stuff. But one of the biggest things on the agenda currently is the water sports. Because it's currently water sports time all around the world, this water sports gear has got to go somewhere. So if anybody has a facility, a sales, an eBay, whatever it is, reach out and you can get a smoking deal. I'm only selling this stuff as a bulk. We have hundreds of life jackets, skis, paddles, props, so much freaking stuff, and I need to get it gone. We need this room so we can start organizing for some of the restoration parts for square bodies, some of the production parts, some of the ATV overstock, and for more than anything for our tow truck overflow. We even got a refrigerator in here. That might go in the building next door. But there's everything, and pretty much 70, you take the sticker price, whatever it is, and 75% off on a bulk purchase. Grills, props, bumpers, buoys, just so many life jackets, it's not funny. We donated a lot of life jackets last year just to make some room. If there is a group that does something with youth, I don't mind dedicating some more. We're pretty low on the youth ones, unfortunately, because they took a whole crate of them last year. But I will do that again. It's just time for this stuff to move on and go to the next home. I walked in here this morning. It's a little bit of a cooler day than usual. And you know what? I am super proud of how this building has turned out. And everybody that has kept it clean so far, Calvin, AJ, Alvin, thank y'all. I think everybody knew that when we did this and they realized what it cost to do this floor and some of the other upgrades that we finished, that I was going to be kind of picky, and it's just like a new pair of shoes. Eventually you get tired of wiping them off and they just become another old pair of shoes. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen in this building, but so far so good. So today we will officially get this truck out and get it online. We've wrapped everything up that needed to be done. This is a short bid K1500 GMC that started life as a half ton, that is now a Dana 60 1 ton with crossover steering, track bar, power steps, pretty much all the goodies. The axles were all cleaned up and painted. Really neat truck, sounds good, runs good. Came from the Midwest, but weirdly enough was Virginia right around the time of COVID. Then it made its way to the Midwest, then it made its way back here. And this beautiful truck, this thing is freaking awesome. So looks good with the boggers, the chrome wheels, an amazing, amazing Silverado. Was everything it was supposed to be. It's got the Fox shocks. I don't know what the next owner plans to do, but we have had talks of maybe doing a big motor under the hood. Don't know quite yet. But whatever it is, we will do. It is a very, 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 very nice truck. That's this. A lot of people have confused this truck with this big boy over here. They are two different trucks. That one is not available. This one is. And this one can do the same combination as that one if somebody really wanted it. But currently, it is on a 1.0 style lift. Still has some upgrades that could be done in the way of steering and steps and other things. But a cool, very clean, black, straight body pickup truck. And the boys are doing their job on keeping things locked. Kudos to them. We'll come back to that one in a little bit so I can show you guys. And of course, this one's not available. Brown Bear, we'll keep it here until the open house and then it'll be put away. We also have a couple events for it to get out to. And man, you guys did love that on one of the videos. You guys went bonkers about it, which rightly so. It's our favorite. It really is. And Mickey Thompson, guys. A little update on Mickey Thompson. You can now get the wheels. The wheels are shipping. I call them the Signature Series. If you saw the boxes yesterday, the boxes actually look like this color scheme of the Big 10 2025 Silverado that we had at SEMA. But tires are soon, wheels are now. We actually have wheels sitting on the ground up at the shop. First set's actually, weirdly enough, going on a 5-lug F-150. Pretty freaking cool. So we got a little John work going on. It's Tuesday. If you guys follow every day or every week, Mr. John here is fixing up a ding on this truck. The crazy thing is, when this man came by, he said, JW, 25 years of ownership. He said, I put one ding in my little rear bumper. And I'm carrying the spoiler because somebody's coming to get this spoiler. He said, I put one little ding in the rear bumper. And he was upset about that. But he had a tank in the back. If you guys watch the videos, he had a big tank. He said, you know, I want to keep the tank. I was like, well, why don't you leave the tank? He was like, nah, I want to keep the tank. I was like, okay, no problem. And unfortunately, he put a little bump unloading his tank in his truck. He said he cried. This adult, older gentleman cried because he kept this truck perfect for 25 years. No rust, no dents, no dings, kept it indoors. It's perfect. The truck is perfect. Like some people said, those rockers aren't original. They can't be. This is a 2001. There's no way they're that perfect. I can assure you they are factory original and they are perfect. They're crisp. I'd take a sandwich and wipe it on the underside of this truck and eat it for lunch. There's no undercoat. There's no undercarriage spray. The interior doesn't look like it's ever been farted in. But John's gonna fix a little dent there. He's got his special scientific UV wave satellite dish magic. So you just stand here and look at it and it happens, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So he sets up his whole thing and he just stands here and watches it and it disappears. It's magic.
Yeah. Need to concentrate more.
Yeah. You stare at it harder, John. Yeah. Maybe it'll happen. So this one, he's got to use a couple different techniques because of the fact of where it's at and there's bracing. So he's going to have to do some glue and pull and a little bit different. Maybe one day we'll get John to do a whole. John can tell stories of on top of stories on top of stories.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like that insurance company. He knows a thing because he's seen a thing. He's been doing it a long time. So let's get back over here where things are fun. So the one blue square body has come out and it is getting detailed and it is going to be on the web officially today for those that have been asking, the 1 ton. But I also just talked to the customer purchasing this truck and he said, JB, I think about it and I think I want to do the crossover and the track bar and stuff while it's here. No problem. Absolutely. Happy to do it because one of the guys I had in here actually walked around all the trucks and came back to loving this one. And I think it was the color scheme with the red stripe. I don't know what brought him back, but he came back to this truck. He said, Jay, that truck is just, it's just nice and it's right. It looks good, and it does. And you guys didn't get to see a lot of this because customer actually saw it. I'm going to tell you. I don't want to show us. I got him a little surprise in there. He might have seen it. He saw this truck in the reflection of my sunglasses when he decided to buy it. And he said, JB, I think that's the one. So I sent him some other pictures. Sure enough, it was the one. And he bought it and paid for it. And it is nice. It is really nice. It is a super, super freaking well put together truck. He's going to love it. But for my man to walk around and to pick this truck out of all the trucks in here and all the trucks outside and say, that's my favorite. And he said, I guess y'all are going to do the other stuff. And I said, that's going to be up to the customer. Maybe we'll, maybe we won't. But we are. We're going to do the steering and track bar. It's already got Fox shocks. Truck deserves it. The customer, this is really funny, guys. So the customer that bought it's got a great sense of humor. He said, you know what? He said, I'm going to see this truck on one of these fake websites probably today, or YouTube channels or whatever, and it's going to be a great deal. And I said, you know what? It's probably going to be $500 down. You probably should buy it twice. It's going to be such a good deal. These scammers are doing such stupid work with taking our videos and pirating them, and we don't have any control over it. So I'm glad some people can make light of it. I'm going to put a list together, and we have a video for probably Friday showing each and every one, because I want to turn you guys loose, and I want y'all to please go through and report each and every one of them. Also, in exciting news yesterday, the wheels, and I may have touched upon this already, but the wheels got officially released. If I did touch upon it, I'll touch upon it again because it's a great thing. These wheels are available now. Tires very soon. So I'm really happy to report that. And we have been pumping out the Mickey Thompson Legend series with the Canyons and the Classics, because it's just such a timeless tire and wheel combination. We got several trucks you guys haven't seen. One step side, getting a set of the 35s put on it today on a set of 12-inch wide wheels. You guys will see that one soon. But really happy we're going to carry this one to a little bit more of a level. And if you guys see it on a scam site for sale, it's a scam. Anything that says something about a down payment or a price that doesn't seem right, I can assure you it's a scam. Don't fall for it. I'm glad our customers are getting smart enough to figure it out. And I'm really happy because he's going to love that truck. We got a few videos of the step side put out yesterday, and people have been loving the 80. We'll go into a detailed video about what's the difference about the 80 and the square headlight and all that soon. And in tomorrow's video, just as we get this one ready, we're actually going to got a little confession on a vehicle that's not here any longer, that never, unfortunately, went to official market, though you guys saw it and loved it. I'm going to have to tell you some bad news about it. Some unfortunate news. It's really saddening. But there was a reason behind it, and everything happens for a reason. Everything works out for a reason. And it was a lot of you guys, one of y'all's favorites. So we'll talk about that a little bit too. Super happy with how the showroom's looking now. You have to look through the fence, which is kind of messing up the vision. But here in person, looking through the doors, the windows are clean. It is looking so good. Really proud of how this building's turning out. And had two different YouTubers stop by today. One on my man Solomon, and then another one that did some videoing, so I'm not going to say quite yet who that was. But give me a second, we'll get into the building here and we'll talk about it. Antimatter Blue Ford Raptor. We sold this Raptor in 2023, I believe it was, when it had 200 miles. Same owner, right here out of Chester. Just brought it back in, getting a new one, and he said he had zero issues. Regular service only, period. Said that's a couple recalls. He said, but it's been a great truck. He said he loved it. It's got 80,000 miles on it. It's time for a new one. He's a business owner, so he's written it off. It's time for something else. Absolutely 1,000,000% perfect shape. Tires are getting close. It will need tires in the near future, but daggone it. Locked door, but windows are tinted. I think we did the windows, the bed cover, a couple other very light accessories. The wheels are not curved up at all. This truck's $49,995. Out the door, as you guys know now. No other fees. I can't even find one at auction in this condition. This would be a 5050 condition report. There's no damage to it. No history problems, clean title. So that's going to be a great deal for somebody. One of the ones I tell you guys won't stick around. A dealer will probably scarf that one up if I had to guess. Let's go across the street. Well, we are making some progress. Trista, Mom, and Calvin for the win, but they are making some progress. Obviously putting in a lot of effort. Mom came in and worked Saturday and Sunday messing with this, but it's a big focal point because it'll be the first thing you see walking in here. We've also got the wiring guys pulling wire. You want to talk about pulling miles of wire? There is so much wire like this for all the communication and all the different areas through here. It is wild. But thank goodness they're at least in the AC and the dry, but they're pulling it to every corner. There's a drop ceiling here to work with. There's going to be a huge camera system, a huge security system, all of the different things that are needed for, you know, for all of our different facets of business, for phones and cabling. It's actually all turning out really well. So we're getting some scuffs here and there on the floor. We're going to try to polish out. I knew that was going to happen, but we got to get things done. So cameras on every corner, all the way around. Camera in the front, camera up top, camera over there. So we're going to be surveilled tremendously. Hate that we got to do that, but you know, we got to be better safe than sorry. And of course they got the license plate readers and stuff through here too, so all that stuff is kind of infrastructured together. Work trucks, work trucks, work trucks. Pulling wire up to the top, pulling wire over there, pulling wire out of this corner. They've been in the attics, they've been in the basement. It's going great. And hopefully we'll hear something back about the signs later today or tomorrow at the latest. So thanks guys, appreciate you watching. Thanks, please click and subscribe. We got new merch on the way. We got a bunch of stuff that Trista's getting posted, and we actually got a couple little things that we're mailing out that are gonna be pretty neat surprises for a couple customers. Still doing the giveaways right now because we're still in a stalemate of legality of the giveaways, and we're still trying to iron that out. But I got a couple things in the meantime that we kind of did randomly. Some of you guys are gonna get it without even asking, which I'm pretty thrilled that we can do that. And we got the staff to do it. And I think you guys are gonna love this. I've been working on it and I've been saving these things for a long time so they're going to a cool home. And you'll know when you know if you get something. And if you do, please make a comment. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, we got our driver back at behind the wheel again, getting ready to unload the 79 F-150. Miss Mary at the wheel. Okay, Mary. And there she is, successfully at the ranch in Nebraska.